What is up, y'all? It's Shanese Danae. I am so happy to be here because I missed y'all. Okay, so I have so much to tell you guys. Your girl's been locked about this is my third lock situation. But let me kind of backtrack. I had cut out my lock extensions. I cut them out within maybe 2 years in. I cut all of the extensions out. And then I feel like with my hair be getting longer, to me, it felt heavier, and I didn't have any more extensions, and to me it felt heavier. So I had shaved the sides. So I rocked that look. I'll insert some pictures right here. So I ended up liking that. I rocked the sides, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let the sides grow back, and then I'll go ahead and reattach them. Well, your girl did not do that. I ended up just cutting my hair off, and was like, oh, I think I'm gonna just start another set of locks. And I just kind of rocked my natural hair for a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just real spontaneous when it comes to my hair, but I miss my locks so much that I wanted to reattach them. So fast forward, I had a baby. First of all, why didn't you tell me that I was gonna go bald-headed? I went bald, and I mean, I was so bald-edged, it was crazy, okay? I lost all my edges, all the way back here. And it's because right after I had my daughter, I got my locks reattached. Bad idea. Because since I was going through postpartum hair loss, basically what happened was the weight of my locks, and even though it was my hair, but it didn't grow out over time. So that weight, my follicles couldn't take it, and my hair was just falling out, y'all. There was white buds everywhere. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going bald-headed. I don't know what to do. I ended up saving some length this time. I didn't cut my hair completely bald, because last time I had not even 2 inches of hair. It was an inch. I was practically shaved bald-headed, okay? So I decided to just kind of save a little bit of hair. So I ended up cutting it out, combing it out, cutting it to the length that I was happy with, and then I ended up starting combing it out. And while I was combing out my locks, I was losing even more hair. I'm not talking about the shedded hair usually when you comb it out, but I'm talking about from the root. I was losing a lot of hair. So due to postpartum, so I was taking vitamins and drinking teas. Literally, I was desperate. I was trying everything possible, because I was like, first of all, nobody even told me that. Nobody talks about this. Why does anybody talk about postpartum hair loss? Y'all listen, it was bad. So I was taking Mary Ruth's supplements. I tried a Nutrafol thing. First of all, them things is expensive. But for some reason, for me, they were giving me blisters in my head. I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever experienced that. But for me, I definitely experienced it. I didn't like it. And it's crazy because I thought it was just me. I was like, am I tripping? But I wasn't. So what happened was eventually I would stop. I would be consistent for months. I would be super consistent, and then I would stop, and then I would start taking them again, just to see if it was actually the Nutrafol vitamins that was causing me to get little blisters in my head. So I don't know if it's too strong for me. And I was using the postpartum ones. So yeah, so I was taking the postpartum Nutrafol, and my hair was growing. I think my hair was growing, but I didn't like that I was getting sores in my head. So I stopped taking them, the sores went away. And then I went to Mary Ruth vitamins. Definitely highly recommend. It's not nasty. They are pretty expensive. The bottle is expensive. It's $79 unless you catch it on sale. So I started taking those, and honestly, it worked out. So my edges started growing back. And then I was also taking iron as well, because I knew that my iron was low, because while I was pregnant, I was on iron infusion. So I was just trying to get that together. And then once I got that together, my edges started growing in. Now I can say that, let me get my hands out of this daggone screen, because I'm even trying to drive y'all crazy. So after I added that, everything was fine. My hair started growing back. And I went and got my establishment done in April. Oh, sorry, I didn't mention, but I have Sisterlocks. So I got my I had my consultation in April, and we both decided that we would wait until I was completely a year postpartum, because that's usually around where your hair stops shedding. Apparently your hair sheds from when you start from 3 months all the way to 12 months. So I was like, you know what, it's cool. I'm just gonna follow the directions, because I didn't want to get my locks and then go through the same situation again. So yeah, so anyway, fast forward to now, I got my locks installed, and she was able to get my edges, which is insane because y'all, they're super short. So I have all these, you see all these short locks right here? All these are short, really short locks, this whole patch, because that's how much hair I lost. So I'm excited to watch this journey to see like exactly like how much my hair grows. And then this, and then this side is not as bad, but it's still bad. You can see I still have a lot of short locks here. So yeah, so this is definitely going to be interesting, but I am happy that she was able to grip it. Now let's get into the grid. I do have Sisterlocks, also known as Tiny Locks, or no, Sisterlocks or Sisterlocks. As much as I paid, no, we gonna say they're Sisterlocks, 100%. I went to a Sisterlock consultant here in Tampa, okay? And yes, they are 100% Sisterlocks, and I paid that Sisterlock price, okay? Because it was not cheap. I paid like 2 mortgages. Anyway, so let's get into the grid. So I don't feel like I'm just gonna kind of show you guys what it's looking like. I do have a couple short locks in the back too. Due to postpartum, I had lost a little bit of hair here. So I have like a little bit of tiny locks there. But I mean, all in all, I do think that I'm like absolutely gonna love this set. And I'm honestly excited to like start from the beginning. But yeah. So I hope you guys are excited for this journey. I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to update y'all to let y'all know what's going on because I missed y'all. But you guys know what I always say, this